Now then, my friends, before we start, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, and they've made it all possible. I'll tell you where we're going in a minute, and they are Surfshark. So thank you very much to Surfshark, because this trip wouldn't have been possible without them. More about that later. Now, I am at Heathrow. I'm stopping at the Premier Inn at the moment, but we're heading off shortly to Terminal 3 to catch a flight from London Heathrow on Virgin Atlantic all the way to Las Vegas. And boy oh boy, it cost me a tidy penny, I have to say, and we'll get to the price a little bit later on as well. I'm travelling economy. I'm not even travelling first class or premium economy, and it's cost me an absolute fortune. Boy oh boy, did I pay the price for this one. But the weather's going to be great over there. It's going to be absolutely superb. I'm looking forward to the flight. It's going to be around about 10 hours. I think it's VS flight 155. But before we do that, because it doesn't take off till this afternoon, and I've got here early, I stayed here last night, the runway is literally over the other side of there, and I thought we'd take a little wander around and have a look to see whether we can capture any planes taking off or landing. For all you aeroplane geeks out there, I'm a bit of an aeroplane geek myself. If you're new to the channel, by the way, do hit the subscribe button if you like the content, wait till the end, and also give us a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Right, so the runway is this way. I got some amazing footage of the planes landing yesterday when I got here. Anyway, let's go and have a look. Wow, well, I'm really close to the runway. However, there is a massive fence here, obviously. I'm trying to lift the camera up, so if it is a bit wobbly, I do apologise. We've got Virgin Atlantic coming, so I'm going to wait for that one and see whether I can get a close-up of a Virgin Atlantic. I'm trying to get through the actual, my lens through the fence, also above it as well with them taking off. I got some amazing footage, though, last night of them landing on this runway near here. I'll show you that shortly, but just have a look at these couple taking off. I don't know what's before Virgin Atlantic. Can't see what it is. Let's have a look. Right, well, I need to go and get my baggage from the hotel, but while I do that, just in case you didn't see the footage from last night, because it was on an electric car video that I'd done, I'll put that on now, and you can have a look at him landing, because it is some stunning footage, if I might say so myself, of the planes landing at Heathrow. So take a look at that, and I'll see you back at the hotel in a minute. what about that for footage? I mean, come on, that deserves a thumbs up. Right, before we go any further, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the sponsor of today's video, and they are Surfshark, for making this trip to Las Vegas possible. Surfshark are a VPN company, which stands for Virtual Private Network, and helps give you complete security, safety and protection when you're online. An easy way to think about it is Surfshark puts a middleman between you and any hackers that are trying to steal your information. That's why Surfshark for me is vital, especially as I'm always travelling around using public Wi-Fi in hotels like I did last night, restaurants, coffee shops and airports where I'm off later, logging onto my bank accounts, social media and my YouTube account to upload my videos. Now, logging on to a public Wi-Fi leaves you wide open to hackers and people who are on the same network. And if they wanted to steal your information, believe me, they very easily could. However, with Surfshark, my information is safe and secure, and I'm protected as it encrypts my data and adds an extra layer of protection to help keep my passwords and personal information safe. Oh, and it also allows unlimited devices all on one account, which for me is ideal because I can use it on my mobile phone, tablet and laptop. But by far the coolest thing for me about Surfshark is the fact that when I'm away from home, overseas, I can still access my favourite shows on streaming services such as Netflix and Amazon Prime, which are normally blocked in other countries. Now, it does this by swapping the real location of your device with a new one, aka changing your IP address. This way you can virtually travel to any country around the world. Now, this also comes in handy for me when I'm back home in the UK, as there's a couple of shows I like to watch on Netflix that are only available in the USA. So I open up Surfshark, change my location to the USA and voila! Now, the good news is you can get yourself an exclusive Surfshark deal. Enter the promo code MacMaster for an additional 4 months for free. Just click the link in the description below or scan the QR code that's on screen now. And Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk to try it out. Don't forget to click the link in the description down below or scan that QR code. Right, onwards to Las Vegas, my friends. Right, okay, so I've booked an Uber. We need to get to Terminal 3 now. It's now 12:03 in the afternoon, and I think the flight's around about 3:45. I tried to check in online and it didn't do it, so we're gonna have to get there and check in when we're there. I've tried it about 3 or 4 times. So Virgin Atlantic, I've no idea. It just says will not do it. Let's get to the air. Maybe they don't want me to fly. Come on. Right, that wasn't too bad. It was about a 10-12 minute journey from Premier Inn. 75 quid for a night at the Premier Inn right near Heathrow, Terminal 3. I'm saying that's a bargain. Right, I need to get to the Virgin Atlantic terminal now, which is over there, and then just check in. And then what we'll do is we'll get through to security and I'll get myself an iced coffee. Now, I'll let you know how much this has cost me in a short while, because I'm literally going economy, the cheapest you can get. And when I say cheap, it ain't cheap. It's cost me an absolute fortune for a economy ticket return with Virgin to Vegas. Now it is school holiday time. We're in August, midst of school holidays, and obviously everybody racks the prices up, which is wrong really, isn't it? But that's the way of the world. Onwards, my friends. £5 to drop you off. I mean, good grief. At least Dick Turpin wore a mask. Hey, no whinging today. We're going to Vegas. Come on. Right, going to check in, self-service check-in, Virgin Atlantic and Delta. Let's give it a go. Flight charging my car. Just one moment. Finding your trip details. Have you found me? Is United your kingdom, your country of residence? Yes, it is. Just a minute. Please remove your international document from the kiosk. I've done that already. And I got to ask a few emergency contact information. So, would you like to give us an emergency contact? No, I wouldn't. I'm sure people will find me. I can give you 185,000 of them. Upgrade to premium for 379. Don't think so. I've paid enough already, and you'll see that later. Right, I've checked in, so I just need to drop my bag off now. Drop that off and we can get upstairs to security. So, I printed my boarding pass, which is on a machine, but I think you still get to see a person to check your bag in. I think, or am I wrong? There's a machine there actually. Maybe not, might be wrong. They are removing people, aren't they, and giving us machines where we do it ourselves. Should be cheaper then, shouldn't it really? Cost me an arm and a leg this flight did. Honestly, you won't believe how much. I spoke too soon. Just do it yourself. I remember when people used to sit behind there and greet you with a smile. Now you've got a screen. You're greeted with a screen. English. Oh, please place your heaviest bag on the belt. How you doing? Good, thank you. Right, so gentleman helped me actually. He said, have you done it before? I said no. I mean, I have. I was just being lazy. So he helped me to attach the label and print it. And I've got a little tracker on my bag as well, a little air tag in it so I can keep an eye on it in case they lose it. Right, through to security and then through to duty free to see all that expensive stuff that I'm not going to buy. So I'll see you on the other side. Right, through security, that took about 10 to 15 minutes. I had to take my laptop out and my iPad. Come on, Heathrow, update the system where you don't have to take your laptop and your iPad out anymore. A little bit like Manchester Airport. You are a major airport. Do it. It's a lot easier. Just pop your bag on and go through. Come on, get with the times. Onwards. Let's go and have a look at duty free. £38,999. Now I'm going to say, what happens if you try that, you buy it, and then you don't like it? I guess you probably won't mind if you've got that much money to spend. Crikey. "18-year-old Jameson, I'm saying it wouldn't get to 19 if it was in my house." Right, 3:45 Las Vegas, gate shown, VS155, gate shown at 2:45, and it's 12:58, so we've got a little time to go yet, so we'll have a wander around, and maybe a little iced coffee. Right, let's get down to costs. Now bear in mind, this is economy, this is not premium economy, and this is not first class, it's economy, it's cattle class, it's the lowest of the low, right? It's the cheapest price that I could get. Now I'm flying in August, which is school holidays, so they like to grab hold of you and shaft you for that, so there we go. But anyway, I wanted to go in August, so there we go. You have to take it like a man. The price was, this is a return flight from London Heathrow to Las Vegas, and this is not including your preferred seats. I had to pay extra for my seats, so let's get down to prices first. I'll tell you the seats first. It was £49 to book my preferred seat on the way out. Now preferred seat is I need a window seat so I can film takeoff and landing, and £44 on the way back, preferred seat, window seat. And then the actual price of the return flight was, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you sitting down? Because I can't, because my backside's sore after paying this. It is £1,608.29. £1,608.29. Get out of it! Get like a bloody accident. Right. Really noisy things. £1,608.29 plus the seats So that's absolutely insane. That's mad. Total amount of £1,608.29. There we go. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm just looking at the £1,608.29 is including the seats. There we go. Yeah, just looking at it now. £1,608.29. At least Dick Turpin wore a mask. Let's go and have an iced coffee if I've got any money left. Oh, one more thing. Sound like Columbo. One more thing. Hotel at Las Vegas. I paid for on. Told you, didn't I? Should I get you? Hotel in Las Vegas. What's my train of thought now? Hotel in Las Vegas. I paid separately for that with lastminute.com. I'll go through the figures with you. However, biggest con ever in Las Vegas. You have to pay a resort fee. So there's about £400, I think it is roughly, as a resort fee for 10 days that I'm staying there. Now, there are hotels that you don't have to pay a resort fee, or motels. I think there's a hotel as well. But Motel 6, for instance, which now, stop right there. I've heard you say, oh, Motel 6. I've stayed in that about 3 or 4 times, and it ain't that bad. No resort fee, and it's cheap, and they've got a pool. It was fine. I stayed in it for about 4 or 5 nights, and I had no problem with it. Come on, onwards. Right, just a bit of an update then with the lastminute.com. So, the hotel, 10 nights in the hotel. Don't forget there is a resort fee, which I think is about 300 and odd pounds, nearly £400 for 10 nights. But it cost me for 10 nights in the New York, £826.58 with lastminute.com. And as I said, don't forget your resort fee, which is a bit of it's just a con, isn't it? It's ridiculous. I mean, if Motel 6 don't have to pay it, why do the big hotels have to do it? It's just another way of shafting customers, isn't it? Anyway, I need this iced coffee. Come on. I'm hoping that is not my plane shoving the bottom of the engine on with his feet.
AA.com/enroll, that's groups 1 to 6.
Oh, right. Well, the gate's not displayed for another 40 minutes, so I'm going to get myself, got myself an iced latte. Going to drink this, have a little rest, because I've been wandering around taking video footage. I have to say, the guy on the pret-a-manger there, back there at the gate, good grief. It's like, cheer up, mate. Might never happen. Well, it already has. I turned up, no wonder. Anyway, I'm going to drink this. We taste it, actually. I've not had a Pret one before. It's not as good as Starbucks, I have to say. Actually, McDonald's one's better. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Right, I've had my iced latte. £5 that was. 5 sheets. Blimey. Anyway, it was all right. It quenched my thirst. Right, gate 21, they've announced it a little bit earlier. I went up at the top end thinking, oh, it'd been near there, but I was wrong. So I'm walking back down again. But I did get to see a few planes taking off because there's some good windows to look out of there. So that was all right. Gate 21, Vegas, baby. Here we come. Right, gate 21, and I've always said, keep walking on these travelators to get you there quicker. Unless, of course, you have a disability, then you can't, you can stand, but I haven't, so I'm going to keep walking. Oh, gate 21. I was the furthest away. It was right at the other side of the airport. Ooh. Right, that looks like the plane. Leading lady. Yeah, that's the one, because the drawbridge is going to go to it. Drawbridge? Gate? Bridge? Drawbridge? I don't know. That looks like the one anyway. Right, boarding group 5 now. Seat 56k. Let's get aboard. Wish I'd upgraded now. 300 odd quid to go premium. I've done that before though. There's not a great deal more room, but it's enough to make a difference, I guess. But do you know what? Over £1,000. I mean, what I paid for it, what was it? I can't remember now. Ridiculous. Not giving any more. Let's get on board. Get you to the same place. Right, 56k. Let's get through. Is there a queue? Doesn't look like one. I'm hoping it's not that busy. Hello,
Hello there, welcome aboard. Wonderful. Straight across, sir. Second.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Claire.
Right, so we're on board. A little bit cramped, I have to say, but that's my fault. Probably should have gone premium, but however, over £1,000, nearly £2,000 for this. And there's not much room at the front here because I've got to put my bag on the floor, my backpack. I need all the stuff. And also the little holder in front, there's no sides, so stuff falls outside of it. I don't like that. Put sides on it. I've got a window seat anyway. But I am 6'4.5", if anybody is wondering, by the way, how much room. Maybe I should have paid for a bigger seat. Can't moan. Right, so I've had to put my bag, my backpack in the overhead locker. Not enough room. I can't do 10 hours with no leg room, so they're just welcoming us aboard now. It looks like it's a full flight. 10 hours in total to get there, so buckle up and stay with me. I need a glass of wine or something.
Very good afternoon from the flight aircraft on this Virgin Atlantic service. It's 155 to Las Vegas. I am from Chile, it's good before the flight. And joining me on the flight deck, Senior First Officer Damir Ramater and Senior First Officer Andy Burns. Louise Neal's in charge of the cabin, and with her team of 10 will be taking very good care of you for our flight to Vegas today. Flight time we're expecting just a shade under 10 hours, and we are hoping to be lovely and early into Vegas this evening. We are just waiting. We've got lots of paperwork signed off and we've got everybody on board, but we're just waiting for our water to be topped up to the level that we've specified on the load sheet. Once that's done, hopefully not too long, we'll be pushing back, getting underway. Once we start our push, the crew are going to give you a short safety brief. Please give them a few minutes of your attention for this. We'd appreciate that, and then we'll leave you alone to enjoy the in-flight entertainment and perhaps get some rest on the flight. When you are seated, please do keep your seatbelts fastened, just like we do here in the flight deck, just in case we hit the odd lump or bump. On that note, we're not really expecting any significant turbulence today, but as I say, it can occur at any time, so do keep your seatbelts fastened when you're seated. Hopefully, as I say, not too much longer, but might take a 5 or 10 minute delay here, which I'm hoping won't put us back too much for our arrival time into Vegas. But in the meantime, thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Right, so we are in the air. Time to destination 9 hours and 45 minutes, and local time at destination is 8:39. Estimated time of arrival when we get to Vegas is 6:24. We're at an altitude at the moment of 8,392 meters and a ground speed of 872 kilometers. Can we get that in metric? Hang on. That is metric. We need it in imperial. So 543 miles an hour, 27,851 feet. So there we go. Right, so estimated time of arrival 6:25 p.m. and then it'll be straight to the hotel, getting an Uber and editing this video. Although, shall I give that a bit of a while and have a beer first? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get trolley services on in a moment. I'm going to have a red wine. They're only doing trolley service. You can only have alcohol while they're doing trolley service. You can't request any more alcohol, so they don't have any trouble on board. So a couple of glasses of wine, I think that's all we're having. I don't really like drinking in flight anyway, kind of dehydrates me, but you can have as many soft drinks as you want. I'll also be reviewing the food on board. Hopefully it's not too bad. Don't know how many meals we get, probably one at takeoff, one at landing for a 10-hour flight. Anyway, we shall see. Right, have a look out the window and stay with me and keep buckled up just in case we get any turbulence along the way. I was going to say that 10 hours is a long flight, but I mean, after I've been conditioned really with the flight to Perth. What was that? 21 hours? 10 hours? Easy peasy. Child's play that. 10 hours. I watched The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. Couple of glasses of wine, little bite to eat, and we'll be landing, no doubt. Anyway, leave me to it. I want to relax for a bit.
Have to be your biggest fan, and when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that, because you don't know who you're going to meet.
Right, okay, so don't know whether you can hear me. I've clipped into my shirt there. I'm going to have one of the little nibbles, and we've got a nice Merlot here out of a tin. Not sure about that. Normally like my wine out of a bottle, but novel, I guess. It's not too bad that. We're flying over Ireland at the moment as well, just for your information. Came in over Dublin, largest city in the world, that by the way, because it keeps on Dublin and Dublin, then never mind. What do you want for free? Anyway, I'm going to drink my wine. You can have a look out the window. I'll keep showing you the on-screen map as well, and you'll be able to see where we are. You won't see a great deal, while we're flying over the Atlantic. But when we get to ground on the east coast, you should be able to see some sights down below there as well, so don't go anywhere. All right, anyway, cheers, and I'll speak to you shortly. Right, so that's it. We are leaving the west coast of Ireland, the west coast of Ireland. What a beautiful country that was. Very, very green. Oh, in fact, all of it was green. I've never seen so much green. Absolutely gorgeous. So there we go. That one was for my good friend, the MacMaster, Daniel over in Tenerife, who is my good Irish friend. What a beautiful place. Right, anyway, that's it. It's just water now until we get to the east coast of the United States. So, don't go anywhere. Buckle up. We've got the food to come yet. And then we're crossing over the United States. I'm going to capture everything. So, if you're enjoying the video, do give it a thumbs up. I'm working hard to capture everything that I possibly can and get the best shots for you. So, I shall see you later on. Right, okay, so let's go through the dinner. I couldn't do a live commentary on it because there really wasn't enough space, so and I've got enough hands to hold the camera and also comment on the food. However, let's go through it. Salad, okay, not too bad. That was the starters, and then we went on to the mains, which was the barbecue chicken with roast, sweet corn. And then we had the what else did I have with that? Sauteed potatoes, I think it was, or something like that. Herbed potatoes. That was rather nice, actually, quite nice. I'll tell you what I don't like is the actual bowl that it's in. It's made of like a paper mache kind of feel to it. A little bit like a sluice that you get in a hospital that you wee in, basically. I don't like the feel of it. It doesn't feel nice. However, I guess that's because it's better for the environment. And then we went on to the dessert, which was the chocolate mousse. That was rather nice. Plant-based. The Jacob's crackers I ate with the cheese, which was okay. Cheese was like eating plastic. And I didn't have any butter because the butter had melted because my dinner was on top of it. And then the bread roll, I gave that a miss. I always give the bread roll a miss. But the actual wine itself, I asked for a couple of wines and said, can I have 2 please? And they said, yeah, not a problem. So there we go. All in all, not too bad, to be fair. I'm not going to moan about it. You know, it wasn't too bad. So we'll see what we get next. I'm now watching The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. I mean, Jason, if you're watching, which I highly doubt it, in fact, I bet my life savings on it that you're not. Although he was born in Shirebrook, about 2 miles away from where I where I was born. Why do you talk like this? Right, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get him now. I'm gonna get my revenge. It's like, he talks like, you really don't talk like that all the time, surely. Anyway, there we go, back to The Beekeeper. It's a good movie, actually. And don't mess with a Shirebrook lad, because he'll stitch it on you. I've actually got a viewer from Shirebrook. If you're watching, leave a comment in the comment section below, and tell me, please, that you don't talk like that. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'll catch you in a bit. But I've had too many wines. Right, okay, plane geeks. So let me know which plane I'm on, because there are no toilets at the back of the plane. I went to the back first, and there's only two toilets this side and two the other side. None at the rear of the plane. So you can let me know which plane I'm on. Have a look around the bathroom. A bit of a Noel Phillips kind of review, of a toilet review. It's a little bit messy, and I should have put my shoes on. I've left my socks on. Always put your shoes on before you go to the loo, but have a quick look around before I go back and watch the rest of The Beekeeper. There we are, a few tissues. We've got some hand soap. It's a bit messy in here, I have to say. Not the cleanest. Right, back to my seat. Come on. Right, back to my seat. I have seen online where you're supposed to wear your shoes if you go to the loo, because my socks now are probably covered in wee. But anyway, there we go. I'll change them, and they won't be getting worn again until they're washed. Anyway, watching The Beekeeper, Jason Statham, gotta say, cheesiest movie that I've probably ever watched. And if it wasn't from Shirebrook, then I probably wouldn't watch it, because I'm coming for you. I mean, he is a Shirebrook lad, and I have to say, although he does have a bit of an accent, a bit of a London accent, he was born in Shirebrook, and you don't mess with a Shirebrook lad. Oh, they're coming around with more drinks. Do I? Oh no, oh, it's tea and coffee. Nah, don't think I'll bother. Just have a water. Back to The Beekeeper. Anyway, stay with us. Don't you dare leave, otherwise I'll find you. Right, bit of an update for you. So we are coming up now to Newfoundland and Labrador. Labrador? Is that right? Like the dog? Labrador? I guess so. Anyway, don't worry, I've had no more wine. But I have watched The Beekeeper. Cheesy movie, but if I had to mark it out of 10, probably give it a 7. You know, I mean, I didn't say any more than that, because otherwise he'd come after me. Anyway, I was thinking of watching another movie. Past the time break, he's got 5 hours 35 left. 4,905 kilometres, which is 3,048 miles. I thought, I've scrolled through, and I know I'm going to regret this, watching the remake of Roadhouse with Jake Gyllenhaal. It's not going to be the same as Patrick Swayze. Why would you make a movie that's so good like that? A classic. What are they going to do? Remake Dirty Dancing? Remake Ghost? Think of something original. I'm going to give it a go anyway. Oh, I'm going to have some juice. I'll see you in a minute. I know. I'm going to regret this. Has anybody watched it? The remake of Roadhouse? I mean, Patrick Swayze was fantastic, wasn't he? Is this any good? I mean, people have, like, marked it good and rated it good, so let's try it out. I'm going to regret it. Right, okay, so they've actually, take them off a minute, they've actually darkened the windows. If you've noticed, there's no blinds on the windows. It's like the Dreamliner. They darken the windows automatically because now in the UK it's coming up to 9 o'clock, so they're making it feel like it's evening time for you, night time. But I don't like that. I don't know what you think. I like to have control over whether I can see outside the window or not, but the actual windows are controlled by the cabin crew or the cockpit, I believe. So it'll even get darker, and I won't really be able to see through the windows at all, which is a bit annoying. I don't like it. What do you think? Would you like that? Would you like just prefer the old-fashioned window blinds that you used to get in other aeroplanes? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Makes me feel a bit claustrophobic. Anyway, I want to go back to watching Roadhouse, which so far makes The Beekeeper look like a Oscar award-winning movie. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so just had my cheese and tomato toasty, but I mean it wasn't really toasty, it was soggy. Cheese and tomatoes soggy, but it filled a hole. Anyway, we now have, it's like, let's have a look how many hours we've got left. 3 hours and 56 minutes to Las Vegas. It's in kilometers. Come on, change over to miles for us. 2,131 miles to go. So I'm going to drink my water, no more alcohol for me, and stay with us. Hopefully going to try and get some more footage across the United States, and also when we land. I'm going to get the entire journey right the way to the New York hotel in Las Vegas. So stay with us and don't go anywhere. Don't fast forward either. Keep with me. Right, okay, so we've got 45 minutes now to get to our destination, to Las Vegas. 332 miles. So I'm going to speak to you when I get on the ground. I'm going to capture the landing. The afternoon tea was quite nice, although I couldn't really eat it very well because the gentleman in front has got his seat back, so there wasn't a lot of room really. But anyway, we'll chat about that later. All in all, not a bad flight. As I say, after experiencing the 21 hours, was it, to Perth, this has been a little bit of a breeze. I did enjoy the afternoon tea. The little sandwiches were very nice. So I shall speak to you on the ground in Las Vegas, baby. And remember, what happens in Vegas goes on YouTube.
Probably noticed we already reached our descent into Las Vegas. Currently we still have 250 miles to go, or a flight time of approximately 35 minutes. Expected to touch down at the very earliest at 6:15. Once on the ground, I should think it's about 10 minutes to get up to stand, so we're looking for an on-time arrival. Having said that, there is some weather west of the airfield, and with a westerly wind, that those weather might move towards the airport, which means we might be delayed on the approach. Current weather over Las Vegas, it's a fairly calm afternoon with only scattered clouds. Temperature on the ground 42 degrees Celsius. That's all from me for now. If anything changes, I will get back to you with an update. If not, please sit back, relax, enjoy the remainder of this flight, and I wish you a safe and pleasant onwards journey.
Good afternoon, everybody, and a very warm and sunny welcome here to Las Vegas, where the local time is 6:15 in the evening. Please can we kindly ask you to keep your seatbelt fastened until the captain now turns on the fasten seatbelt sign. We will return any items we stowed to you as soon as we arrive at the terminal. If If you were given in a life jacket at the beginning of today's flight, could we kindly ask you to have this ready for collection by the cabin crew? Before you leave us today, do remember to check around your seat or your suite area, checking your seat pocket to make sure you have everything with you, particularly mobile telephones and any passports. When you open the overhead lockers, once again, do be careful as the items may have moved during our landing. If you get to donate any loose change in any form of currency to our passport for change appeal, you'll find a collection bag as you leave the aircraft today. And once again, thank you in advance for your kind generosity.
Welcome to Las Vegas. We are 9 minutes ahead of schedule as promised. Just pulling on to our final parking position now. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. Just a few more moments until we're stationed and the fasten seatbelt sign has been turned on. Cabin crew, thank you very much for your hard work today. Prepare doors for arrival, please.
Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Yeah, they're just getting a little bit.
Right, okay, welcome to Vegas, my friends. Whew, bit of a bumpy landing. Right, we're going to get to carousel number 30. You will forgive me because back in England it's 2:33 in the morning, but here it is 6:33. So carousel 30, we've also got to get through immigration first. Right, through immigration, that was fairly easy. Very quick actually, compared to New York and New Jersey. Took about 10 minutes. He did say I should renew my global entry. He said you should have done it before it ran out. So I'm going to do that. I should get online and do that and renew it. And that way I don't need to see any officers. I can just scan my passport and it's all automated. That's the way to go. Probably becoming useful for when I go back to New York, but here it was just really quick anyway. And they were very friendly. Right, carousel number 30. Let's get the bag and then let's get an Uber and onwards to Vegas, to the Strip, my friends. Oh, okay. It's a bit warm. Crikey. Oh, it's like walking into an oven. Blooming heck. I think I need to get this hoodie off. Whoa. You know, I think I'm going to take a taxi because from memory, it is a flat rate to the Strip. In fact, it's $21. $25 to zone 2. So here you go, flat rates to the Strip. So I'm just going to take a taxi. And plus tip, don't forget. Right, let's get in the cab. I've just checked on Uber. It's $29 on an Uber anyway. Don't worry. Thank you. Right, my friends, well, that brings us to the end of the journey. Viva Las Vegas, baby. And remember, what happens in Vegas is going on the next few vlogs on YouTube. And once again, I want to give a massive shout out and a huge thank you to today's sponsor, who are Surfshark, because without them, this trip would not be possible. Now, remember, you can get yourselves an exclusive Surfshark deal if you click on the link in the description down below and use the code MacMaster, or scan the QR code that's on screen now. Give yourself total security, safety and protection when you are online. Don't forget, use the code in the description down below in the link and scan that QR code that's on screen now. Thank you, Surfshark, and I'm going to have a fantastic 10 days here in Vegas, and I'm going to take you guys around with us. If you've enjoyed the journey over, do give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next one. Come and join me. It's all going to kick off here. It's going to be great. See you in the next one. Bye bye.